Hey everyone, Craig here with an MFA version 5.42 feature update. I know it's been a while since I've released a version, been very busy working on a lot of additional projects, but wanted to push this out to you guys because it has some pretty cool features. First and foremost is this sensitivity tab. So what I've done is added a few sensitivity tables here. I've gotten a lot of requests for this. They're pretty self-explanatory. What you do is you change the escalators here at the top. So you have an NOI escalator. This escalates the NOI from your base case, which is always in the middle of the table. And then your cap rate escalator, which escalates your cap rate from your base case, which is your exit cap here. I also did include a lot of formatting, so conditional formatting. If you're not a fan, you can turn it off by toggling the switch to off. Same is true for the hold period versus exit cap rate analysis down below. And then the only other adjustment that you can make with these tables is the graph here on the bottom right. You can choose what metric you want to see. So essentially it's just graphing this table above. So right now it's graphing IRR, but I could choose exit price, AAR, or EMX, equity multiple. That's pretty much it. The other updates here are to the T12 tab. I've added a new category for admin and employee units right here. I've gotten a lot of questions on how you classify admin, model, employee units, whether it's vacancy or concession. So decided to break it out in its own separate category so you can map that and track it independently. The other change is I've added net operating income. So this is optional, but it's nice to see if your EGI and your expenses all tie out to your net operating income. And what this does is it feeds the table to the right here. There's a new section for net operating income to show you if it ties. Because sometimes the EGI and total expenses can tie out, but the NOI can be off due to how the T12 is created. So that is it. The other thing is the underwriting model. We have admin and employee units here as part of the pro forma in the income section. The other major change is in the rent roll input. I rewrote all these formulas here. It's much faster now, so hopefully it doesn't have as much lag when you try and make changes on this tab. And then otherwise it's just a bunch of small features, small formula updates. I'll post all that in the email I send out. All right, thanks for watching.